Right around hour 16, your liver actually thinks you are starving. And because of that, it triggers this massive biological shift that literally changes everything operating inside you. At this exact 16-hour mark, your growth hormone spikes massively to preserve your muscle mass. By the way, if you want to understand your body on this crazy level, just hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment below right now, because we break down biology like this every single week. So the core difference between digesting and fasting is pretty concrete. When digestion officially ends, your body flips a switch from storing energy to actively burning its own internal reserves. Let's look at hour 0, right after you eat. Your blood sugar goes up, right? Then insulin rushes in, shuttling that glucose into your cells and packing away all the excess as glycogen in your liver and muscles. That's your short-term fuel tank. Okay, let's dive into this timeline. Between hours 1 and 4, digestion finishes up. Blood sugar settles back down to baseline, insulin drops, but hey, you're still running entirely on the food you just ate. Now, by hours 4 to 8, your body safely starts pulling from that stored glycogen just to keep your blood sugar steady. And honestly, this is the exact same, completely non-dramatic process that happens every single night while you're fast asleep. But here's where it gets interesting. Between hours 8 and 12, those glycogen reserves get noticeably low. And this depletion triggers the first real physical problem of fasting, those intense waves of hunger. And this brilliantly illustrates why. Meet ghrelin, your hunger hormone. Now, what you need to know is that hunger isn't just this steady, dangerous climb. Ghrelin naturally rises and falls in these distinct waves, so you really just have to ride the wave out. Moving right along to hours 12 to 16, we see a major shift in the metabolic mechanism. As your glucose fuel runs out, your liver realizes glycogen is scarce and starts converting your stored fatty acids into this alternative fuel called ketones. Let's move to the timeline and see how this builds. Tracking from hour 12 to 18, your body officially stops relying on yesterday's food. You've completely shifted to running on stored body fat, which is honestly where the biological magic really happens. Look at this spike. Compared to your normal baseline, studies show your growth hormone can literally multiply several times over by hour 16. Why? Well, your body is fiercely trying to preserve your muscle tissue while pushing you to burn fat for energy instead. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how these ketone levels climb by hours 18 to 20. They act as an incredibly clean, burning fuel for your brain. So instead of that typical sluggishness you get from glucose, these ketones actually give you sharp mental focus and clarity. It's like a massive upgrade for your neurons. The final stretch. Hours 20 to 24. This is where your body deploys a fascinating biological solution to the temporary stress of fasting. So the crucial point here is a process called autophagy, which literally means self-eating. It's your cell's built-in cleanup system. When a fast goes on this long, your body significantly ramps up the breakdown and recycling of damaged cellular components. Basically, it's doing a deep, microscopic spring cleaning. And boom, here we are at the 24-hour finish line. At this point, your body hasn't just been going without food, It has successfully shifted its entire biology into a completely different operating mode. Let's review the physiological scoreboard here at hour 24. Your insulin is at its absolute lowest. Growth hormone, highly elevated. You are fueled entirely by fat and ketones, and autophagy is actively cleaning house. It is a total biological transformation from hour 0. Let's quickly recap this entire 24-hour arc so you have the full picture of this amazing biological machinery. Step 1, you deplete your glycogen. Step 2, you make that metabolic shift to ketone fuel. Step 3, you get a massive hormone surge to protect your muscles. And step 4, you activate deep cellular cleanup. And all of this happens automatically in just one day. If this explainer gave you a fascinating new perspective on what happens inside your own body, make sure to hit like and subscribe to keep exploring the science inside you. We have a lot more visual deep dives coming up. But before we wrap up, I really want to hear from you guys. Have you ever tried a 24-hour fast? And if so, which hour hit you the hardest? Was it that ghrelin wave right around hour 10? Drop down into the comments and let me know. I'd absolutely love to read about your personal experiences. Now, as a quick takeaway, keep in mind that fasting varies wildly based on your metabolism, and it definitely isn't for everyone. This is general information. Always consult a doctor for personal medical advice. But listen, if you think 24 hours seems intense, Just wait until you see the absolute biological anomaly that hits at the 48-hour mark. Some genuinely strange, incredible things start happening to your immune system right around day 2. And we're going to cover exactly what that looks like next time.